All right, so here's my interpretation of what happened. The petitioner in this case argued that bottom line, it was really a technicality, that the act should have applied to him, and as a result, there could have been reconsideration of the fact that he had less than 4 grams of crack cocaine, 4 paper clips, that weight, and yet he was sentenced to 15 and a half years. Do you agree with that analysis, and are you surprised that he basically lost?
Well, I'm not surprised that this U.S. Supreme Court strictly construed a law against a individual who was convicted of possession of crack cocaine, even if it's 3.9 grams. I am surprised that it's a 9-0 decision. Justice Sotomayor wrote a very reasoned concurring opinion, and she basically is asking Congress to say, hey, step in. This is an anomaly. This individual basically had the reason why his sentence isn't reduced is because he was pegged as a career criminal. 2 of those crimes, the first 2 crimes, were when he was a teenager. Then he has 3.9 grams of cocaine. He's in jail for 15 to 20 years. This is the problem that millions of people across America were marching last year in seeking justice for people like George Floyd, but also to address the inequities in our criminal justice system, where we're basically warehousing individuals, primarily minorities, black and brown, for small-level drug offenses. Let's face it, if it's a white man, they usually get away with it with a slap on his wrist. Things have to change, and if it's not going to start with this Supreme Court, it's got to start again with Congress, and they have to make the law fair for everyone.
Jim, so well said. I agree with everything you said, and you hit 2 on my questions before I even asked the questions. Do you agree with the Supreme Court that it is a congressional issue that Congress must address in order to solve the inequities?
Well, given this decision, absolutely. I mean, again, if you have a 9-0 decision, you probably think that they got this right here in terms of what they did. So, yes, Congress should step up and allow these people not to be incarcerated for so long.
All right, Jim DeSimone, thank you so much for being with us here on Court TV today, helping us break it all down. So glad to have you. So appreciative. We are going